What's happening, guys? My name's Gold Disciple, and welcome back to the CryoCast. We've been out of action for a couple of weeks now, whilst we've had a few things to sort out from our side. But yeah, we're back. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce my good friend and fellow PlayStation player. It's Balkan. Say hello, Balkan.
Hello guys, what's up everyone?
What's happening, everyone? How's it going, Balkan? You been alright, mate?
I've been always alright. I was waiting till we can continue the CryoCast. And yeah,
Yeah, apologies from my behalf, guys. I've had a few bits and bobs going on at home, so it's been held back for a little bit, but yeah, we're back. We're back in action. So it's hopefully going to be a quick one for you guys today. It's been a few weeks since we did the last cast, so there's been a lot to catch up on, but we're just going to very briefly summarize it. But I wanted to start by mentioning something which has been quite good for me recently, because I now get to play with my good friend a lot more. And that is because Balkan has joined Gravity. So, Balkan, how are you enjoying your Gravity life?
at the moment it's cool. I just need to play more.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah,
want to get you into some scrimmages, don't we?
yeah, Balkan is becoming soon. I'm a good 1v1er, but I suck in 4s and 5s, so I need to get better with them. So
We want you to be
I
that
should
monster
get with
5
Gravity a
DPS.
good, backup. So
Yeah,
let's
get a few
show
grabs going, get your battle ready, and then, yeah, you'll be taking on the big boys.
the big boys. You mean the people? Okay, I shut up. Joke.
Oh
Uh,
God, it started already. So
who
yeah,
are the big
moving.
boys? Who are the big boys?
Oh, you got your likes of Team Awesome, Eminence, I suppose are there. Second to none. Not as many as it used to be, to be fair. There's not as many leagues there anymore, but there's still pretty good PvP going on. Hopefully, it should improve when the PC comes as well. But obviously, with big games coming around the corner, which we're going to talk about very, very soon, you never know how it's going to happen. What's going to happen with it, do you?
I know what is going to happen.
Yeah, but we don't want to say.
Not yet. Not
Anyway,
yet.
moving very swiftly on. Let's not talk about it yet. So yeah, most recent DLC, Halls of Power Part 2. How have you been finding it, Balkan?
I find it quite cool. I
Yep,
like the new loot system.
yep, that's
It
awesome.
is awesome, the best loot system ever. Just a bit late for it, but okay. Better later than never. Also, I mean, the raids are cool. I like the mechanics in the new Genesis. And how is the other weight called? With Granny Goodness and Superman.
Happiness Home.
Yeah, Happiness Home is also not
Yeah.
that bad. I actually like it. And this Elite version is easier than the Throne after that, but still, more enjoyable, because there is no stupid essence that have to be killed before to do damage. So,
Yeah, it took a
but
long
yeah,
time to get to the use of the mechanics of like the Throne Elite, but with this one, everyone pretty much got used to all the mechanics straight away, didn't they?
mm, yeah, and also what I like about it, and when you get the elite piece, it have a cool effect. Depends on what for role you play. When you play DPS, you get some extra might.
Yeah.
Precision 2 or not? I think not. No.
I think it's just might, yeah, just
Yeah.
might.
So
It's like
actually, it's a
140
bit
might or
bad for
something.
people that are full spec to. I'm sorry. That are full spec to precision.
Yeah, yeah. To be honest, I was playing as Quantum when it first came out, but now I've gone hard light. So, yeah, I thought about that as well. Like I'm full precision spec, and then I get 140 might, which is a bit like, that's not really useful for me. But yeah, it's still a nice little touch. It makes you have a reason to grind for the gear. But I'll be honest, I haven't been grinding for it. Have you?
Not really. I mean, I got
Yeah.
one elite piece. I finished once elite, and then I was like, look, I'm not even fully geared, not
Mm,
full 110, and I can beat it.
yeah.
And I lost, kinda the fun and the will to farm again to get the best gear because I know soon a new DLC is coming. Spend again all my replays and everything. I don't know. I know I beat it once. Why should I mean? If you get gear, it just makes it easier to beat it. And
Yeah. And see that with the elite pieces and the bonus you get from the elite pieces, it's like it's not a big enough pool to make you want to grind out all of it and get all of that elite gear, is it? It's like you might as well just go for the normal one, in my opinion. You might as well just do the normal one, get the normal gear, and that's it, done. But yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, it was a massive jump as well between the CRs, wasn't it, from last DLC to this DLC? Like the CRs just went skyrocket compared to what they were on the at the last one, and the new loot system is awesome, but I don't know. It seemed that everyone got up to the top CR pretty quickly without very much effort. Did you find that?
Yeah, I think the same because I mean you can get, I guess, in the even in the jewels, 102
Mm.
pieces, and plus you don't need to put any mods anymore in your gear, so that's why it also goes a bit quicker.
Yeah,
But it all it is a kind of okay a high jump from 116 if you were full to 126 is a quite nice high jump, but the thing is also it is a whole new tier, so it have to be at least 10 points more.
yeah,
So
yeah. But overall, yeah, I do like the new loot system. I think it works out a lot better than what it was before. A lot less frustration, and at least you've got the choice of if you've got just crap loot, you can pick what you want from the crap loot. So, yeah, it's good. Enjoyed the new raid as always, but yeah, it just hasn't got that long feeling or grind feeling I think that we're all looking for. So good. It's got its pros and its cons, but it's always the same with every DLC. But there has been some very exciting potential news about the next powers. So you guys will remember it's months and months ago now that they released what the three new powers were that they were expecting to release this year. So to start with, you had atomic. Well, first of all, you had munitions, which is out now, and then you had was it atomic or experimental serums that turned to,
atomic, and then at
and
the
then
tank
serums.
power should be experimental serums.
Yeah. Now, from speaking to a lot of people, I got the same sort of feeling from quite a lot that basically a lot of people weren't very excited about experimental serums. And Jens Anderson put out a tweet the other day asking what everyone's feelings would be about this. And yeah, if we would prefer to have water power as a healing power and atomic as a tanking power. So finally, after all those people putting countless forum messages on the forums, tweets, comments on YouTube videos, they're finally considering water power as a new power for healing. Which for me it sounds really exciting. Actually, it's always been a surprise that they haven't brought it in before and earlier. But yeah, I definitely think it suits healing, don't you, Balkan?
Oh yeah, and I think I will maybe play a new water character, and I will call him Bruce Lee. Be water, my friend.
Be water, my friend. Nice. But yeah, I was thinking the other day actually, like about what sort of powers you could have under like the water power, and like I was thinking like you can remember of like the all the Aquaman stuff. You've got like those, you got the people that get trapped in like the water vortexes. Like you could have something like that as like a shield, like all powers have got.
Exactly, sorry to interrupt. The water trap. That could be like, for example, nature's when they trap them in the seats. We have them
Yeah,
for water. It could be have the same effect. For example, of course it should be different than all the other powers, but still it should heal good. I hope
yeah.
it will not fail like electricity in PvE.
Mm.
So, but I see electricity is very good in PvP. But
Yeah,
okay, this is no other story, but about water. There are a lot of things they could do. I mean, also, when you do the happiness song, when you fight against Aquaman, he also
yeah,
does some moves, the water moves.
yeah. You could have some sort of like as like a supercharge, like that does damage, some sort of tsunami looking thing. Just
Yeah,
yeah, there are loads of possibilities with it, and I think yeah, atomic sounds a bit more like a tanking power as well. So I think that's good, and I don't think many people are buzzing off experimental serums. So if they do it this way, I think it's the right thing to do. To be honest.
the hate on experimental serum was too big because so many people were mourning. Yeah, it's a drag power, and in DC, it's a
Mm.
kind of child-friendly game, and they don't want to introduce. I mean, they put munitions, and people were mourning. Yeah, why heroes munition and stuff? Look, no hero uses. Then they put some pictures out how a couple of heroes were using munitions, but still,
Yeah,
munitions feels like from the meaning and hearing like a different way to play gadgets instead of putting
yeah,
gadgets guns. But yeah, it is, let's say, not elemental power, yeah, how to explain it? It is something that is built by humans, same like gadgets, so it could be built
Yeah.
by humans or whatever aliens. So
And the thing with serums as well is like you've got to think about like how the power and how the visuals are actually going to look. And with serums, you just sort of like limit yourself to one thing, and that's like basically injecting yourself with something or taking some sort of gas thing. I just can't imagine the visual effects side of experimental serums being that good, other than making yourself a bit bigger or making yourself into something else. So I definitely think if they were to get rid of the thought of serums, it would probably please the majority over than the few. So yeah, hopefully that does go through, and they introduce the water power as well. And yeah, I reckon it'll be good for it. But I suppose as we're talking about like powers and things like that, been a lot of OP shit recently, hasn't there? Like in PvE and PvP.
oh
Um,
yeah,
Mental being one of those. Did you experience? Oh yeah, we experienced actually, didn't we? We did some 2v2s against some mental DPSs, and
exactly.
that was ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Like
I
they would,
still feel the pain, when I'm thinking
yeah.
about it. Ah.
I've still got the dent in my wallet from the repair bills. But yeah, they've changed it now. But basically, with mental, it was just you'd go through your advanced mechanics, and it was one-shotting people. It was awful. But still, there's still some OP shit going on at the moment. Like dual wields in PvP. The 6-hit combo, if you wind it up to an 8-hit combo, is hitting ridiculously high. It's getting people on block breakers, full life in them. And hand blasters is a bit OP as well at the moment, isn't it? With the three hits and the hold. Have you seen any people using that Balkan?
Yeah, I see a lot of PvP players when they do 1v1 and hand blast, and I was like, nah, this is no fun anymore. I mean, I
Yeah.
wish in PvP the weapons were more balanced, because I love playing martial arts, but it sucks, and
Nobody
always.
uses it, do they?
Yeah, no one uses it anymore. And I mean, I didn't done so much PvP. I mean, I still have one-handed, Now I see, wow, now people use hand blaster, and then they move poof poof. What the fuck happened, man? A healer killed me.
Yeah. Yeah, we did a gravity grav the other day, and one of our healers hit orbit for like 11k. And it's like, how can you hit someone for 11k when you're not even like precision spec or
Plus,
anything?
he's a tank.
And plus he's a tank and it was a healer. It's like how is that possible? So I hope that gets nerfed. But it's also pretty OP in PvE as well. I've seen like a lot of people are just not bothering with weapon mastery now and are just specking into that. Especially with like Earth and sorcery, where it's a lot of just basically your pet doing damage, so you can just sit there doing this OP move and getting top of the leaderboard. But yeah, I expect that'll be two things that you guys will see nerfed very soon. It's probably dual wield and hand blasters, until something else comes out, which is which is horrible to play against. But yeah, um, so yeah, I think there's not very much more to speak about DC wise, other than some questions that we've got on Twitter. So every week when we do the CryoCast, either me or Balkan will put out a tweet with the hashtag CryoAsk. And what we do is ask for you guys to send us in some messages and some questions that you'd like us to answer. And what I'll do is favorite them and we'll ask them in the next episode. So, right, we put the tweet out 3 days ago, and the first person to reply was Dark Rain. Dark Rain asks, how do you feel about mental DPS in PvP? Should there be an update to make it interruptible?
Question got already answered actually.
So yeah, that's been answered. It is the advanced mechanics is kind of interruptible. It's mainly mass terror at the end. The window for that I think is pretty small to be able to get them. So you've got to time like your lunge or your counter very well. But to be honest, they've nerfed the amount of damage it does, so it's not too bad now. Moving on to the next question. It's from Jangles DCO. What do you think about water powers coming now and the new tank power being atomic?
Question
So,
answered.
question answered. we like the idea of it, and it sounds good, and it sounds a lot better than serums. Next question is from Deoxys. Which PvP chat has more assholes? US or EU? Lol, 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 lol.
You first.
Me first, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, I see a lot more of the EU side, and there is definitely assholes in the EU side who just troll the shit out of PvP chat. So I'm quite inclined to say that the EU has a lot, but I've been on the US server as well, and there is a lot of shit talkers over there as well. Um, I get whenever I go over there, I get quite a lot of hate just because I've got EU in my name. So
Exactly, man. I mean,
I don't know if it's more just my region or if generally that is how it is over there, but yeah, I'd probably say EU. What about you, Balkan?
um, the thing is, I deleted the PvP chat a long time ago because I can't stand anymore what people are typing there, and I
Yeah.
also don't use anymore the US 5v5 chat.
No.
But when I log in, for example, on the EU side, when I saw the PvP chat, I see a lot of shit and trash talk going on. Same on the 5v5 chat on the US side. Personally, when I log in on the EU, I don't have trouble with anyone, seriously, to be honest. I mean, I log in and most times I have fun. Of course, there are some people that troll me, but okay.
Yeah.
But when I log on the US side and just shout, let's say in the Watchtower, hello, USPS, greetings from EU, piss off, go back, you fucking EU
Yeah.
scum. I'm like, you
Do you
didn't
find as
say
well,
that.
like, because it's EU, a lot of people generalize and expect you to be English, and people are like, go back, like, eat your crumpets. Like, there's so many people that I know, like, who probably don't know who I am, but just because I've got EU, they like presume that I'm English. Do you ever get that, or not really?
The thing is, yeah, they think a lot of people from the EU are English, but I don't have, let's say, for example, EU in my name.
Oh, do you
But
not? Oh, right.
I'm also called their Balkan Beyond, but they know
Oh,
I
right.
am a EU player. They know I have the Batman mask on the EU, so that's why they hate me. Nah,
Yeah.
but yeah. I know, I mean, there are a lot, I don't want to hate on any of the servers, but there are a lot of kind people I don't want to put all in one, how do you say this in English? One in all, one basket. Or how do you say it,
One
man?
category, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. This
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, yeah, this thing, what you said. And yeah, there are a lot
No,
of
I know what
kind
you mean.
people, but the thing is, the people that hate, they hate you. They hate even on people's, not only because you're on EU, they hate on everything. So this is not a
Yeah.
thing because we are from the EU. They just looking for something they can hate on. Same vice versa. I mean, we have also, peoples on the EU when a US player will log in and they will
Yeah.
get hate. But what
Yeah,
I
definitely.
notice a bit, I don't want to talk again bad about the US side. Sorry, guys, no offense, but the US side always, when you log in, think the EU side is shit. US is the
Yeah.
best and everything. This is the thing. I mean, it's okay. You can think this, but you should say this more mature and nicer. Not like
Yeah.
I mean, you see on YouTube. For example, when you see Pale Orbit when they do EU players are shit and something, and then I saw Pale once them did a comment like, yeah, that's why because of people like you, everyone thinks Americans are, let's say, douchebags. I'm not thinking
Yeah.
that. I'm just saying, for the people that always want. We have also assholes. I don't know which server is the best, have the best players or anything. But this is
No.
just wanted to say that. Sorry, I know I talk a lot.
No, no.
We want to keep it short, but
Do you know what I find funny as well though? Like, do you know how like after a PvP match on the EU side you'd say GG and it means good game?
yeah, yeah, and yeah,
Over in US it means get good. Like I can remember
yeah.
I did like a 1v1 queue and then I put GG in like 5v5 chat and then the other person went crazy at me. I was like, oh no, no, I didn't mean get good, I meant good game.
Exactly, man. They turn mad in a single game. I was dueling in the Watchtower with someone. I
Yeah,
think it was a good player. I just forget his name, and
yeah.
I beat him. And then I write GG, and everyone, oh my God, Balkan say GG, shots fired. And like, what's going on? Then he said, what do you want, you fucking prick? I said, what? I say GG. You say it again. I said, what? Good game. What? He was like, I don't, I say, listen, you. But in a lot other games, GG means also good game. I just
Yeah.
see it in the USPS PlayStation DC server is get good. Maybe it comes from the 5v5 chat because actually GG means on every game, don't matter which server, good game.
Yeah, weird, weird. But yeah, that caught me out to start with. I was like, oh no, no, I won't be rude, I won't be rude, just meant good game. It's like, oh God's sake, done myself a hole here. But yeah, I like playing on US server when I do wander over there. But yeah, you get hate a lot. Like you said, Balkan. I bet the US guys get hate for coming over to the EU server just because you've got US or EU in your name. So it's gonna happen.
It is like you. Let's say we have here two packs of dogs, wolves, whatever. They're going
Yeah.
to the wrong neighborhood territory. This is our territory. Get out
Bloods
of
and
here.
guts.
Yeah, exactly. But
Oh,
this is
times.
just a game. If you see some douchebags like this, my personal tip: put them on the ignore. You won't see
Mm,
them anymore.
yeah. I think that's a general rule really for any sort of beef. Like, there's been a lot of beef over past couple of days with like some members from Gravity and like this other player on the villain side, and basically it's just been there's been like videos thrown out there and comments been made, and it's just at the end of the day the way it should always work is if you don't like somebody from a league or you don't like a league itself, just put them on ignore, man. It's not worth it. So at the end of the day, you come on the game to have fun and enjoy it, not to just randomly beef people. So if anyone's ever given you any crap, guys, just put them on ignore or just ignore it itself. It's not worth it. Not worth anyone's time.
Okay, but
But
let's continue finally to the next
yeah,
questions. Pat
that's.
M82 asks, why is Balkan a horrible gadget player? Can you answer me this, God's disciple?
Did someone actually ask you that?
Didn't you see it if you click on the hashtag CryoAsk?
No, he did. What? I didn't even see that. Oh my god. Why? Why is Balkan a horrible gadget player?
Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
Then watch it now, man.
Oh, right, yeah, I see it. Oh, Pat. It's Pat. I thought you said Batman 82. I
No,
was
I
thinking.
say pet him, like pet him.
Oh, right. Well, where do I start, Balkan? I think someone sounds a bit jelly. Do you? Do you think
It's a
Pat?
friend actually. It's a
Yeah, I
friend
know. I'm
actually. I know
joking. I'm
he's
joking.
trolling, but he
Yeah.
could be jealous, because I mean, I was dueling him. He was fully PP geared. I'm weak geared, and I beat him. Maybe because of it, but
Did
it's
you?
okay. It's okay.
Oh no, it don't matter.
It's
Unlucky
it's a
Pat. Good
US
game.
player. It's a US player.
Yeah.
It's a cool guy.
Get good, Pat. Get good.
Get good, Pat. Get good.
Is that all from the questions then? Because I didn't even realize we had Pats.
Um. Then we see. I'm sure you guys will talk about Spittle tweet on water powers. Hashtag Cryos. Okay, this is not the question.
Nope, not a question.
Um. So actually, that's it with the questions.
That's it. Thanks very much for your questions, guys. Yeah, be sure to send them across again for the next episode as well. If anything comes onto your mind and you want answered, just let us know with the hashtag CryoAsk. So,
One thing I
this
want to still
is.
talk about,
Yep,
what
go
is
on then, go on
also
then.
out, before we
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about the big thing.
Yep.
Also, in DC, maybe a couple people noticed that Legends PvE map changed into
hmm
the Trigon's Prison. So, did you already try the Trigon Prison, maybe?
Not yet. Haven't been in there Legends wise, but I certainly remember it from just playing it normally in PvE. But yeah, that sounds like quite an exciting one to do with Legends. Who do you reckon you'll go in there with to start? Oh, why have I asked you that? You're going to go in there with Batman, aren't you, to start with?
Of course, man. I do all the feats as Batman. I don't care, man. Superman and Supergirl combo. I don't care. I go as
Yeah,
Batman.
Batman.
I will get the feat.
Oh god, yeah, I reckon that's gonna be pretty cool though. I should go in there really after the cast today and have a little play around with it to get all these feats. But
Same,
yeah,
I
it's
wasn't there inside too.
what was that?
Same, I wasn't there inside as well.
Yeah, but yeah, I can I don't know Balkan. I don't buzz off it that much. The Legends PvE. I'll do it like
Same.
one or two. I'll do it like one or two times, and I'll be sort of bored of it after that. I think, the main reason for it is I think it's because it's maps and it's things that we've already done. If there's something a little bit unique brought out, like a new map or something which was just for like the Legends PvE, I'd probably buzz off it a bit more. But because I've already played them on my normal character, yeah, it's just like a reason to get feats, if you know what I mean, for me.
Yeah, I only get inside for the feats, and that's it. I don't like the legend because first, you play with a legend character that is a lot of times weaker than your main character, and I mean I don't gear up so much of my gear to at the end play a weaker character that have also shit
Yeah,
loadout.
exactly.
Yeah.
I've spent 5,000 replays, but I'm just going to use a generic character.
Mm.
Oh, funny.
But if you still like the old school way to play, and also like in PvP, Legends have still, no weapon mastery. This is the thing what I like about Legends. No weapon mastery and advanced mechanics, but still, you play with characters and you can't adjust the loadout or anything. So, but yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
okay.
So I think that's it DC wise for this week. Now moving on to the bit that I think we're both pretty excited for and we wanted to work for to get to at the end of the cast.
Ooh yeah!
And it's the new game coming out. But I can't remember what the name of it is. What is it, Balkan?
I think it starts with a T.
With T. The something?
Yeah, and I think then comes the E.
Right, let's not prolong this anymore. Right, guys, it's the
A B C easy 1 2 3.
the
Nah.
Elder Scrolls Online. Absolutely buzzing for this, aren't you, Balk?
Yeah, the same, man. I mean, I was playing the beta of it, and I actually like it.
Yeah. You played many Skyrim games before this one?
Actually, there's just one Skyrim game,
Oh, is
but
that? All
there are
right.
many Elder Scrolls games.
That's what I mean, yeah. All right then, mate. Don't nerd out on me.
And no problem, man. I mean, I say people I'm streaming Skyrim, and then and then I live streaming Skyrim. People say, hey, wait, this is not the this is not Skyrim Online. I say, hey, it is the Elder Scrolls Online, and then it's the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. There are two different things. But okay, the title is really confusing. The Elder Scrolls 5. But yeah, but yeah. Um,
All right, have you played many Skyrims before this one?
you say it again wrong.
Right, have you played many Elder Scrolls then before this one?
um, I just played Skyrim, and this is a solo game. You can play that online. And then, yeah, I played the Elder Scrolls Online when it was on
Yeah,
the beta. First on the PC a bit, but I was not playing that much because I couldn't play it with the controller, just with mouse and
yeah.
keyboard. But then the beta was maybe a couple of weeks or months ago. I
Hmm.
was playing it on the PlayStation 4 and I really liked the gameplay and everything. And when you play Skyrim with the controller and then the Elder Scrolls Online, they're
Yeah.
quite similar way to play. And also this interesting fight style. Also against ads, you can block. If you block in the right moment, your enemy gets kind of stunned. This is remembers me like in
Nice.
DC.
Yeah.
Or let's say for example when they are going to kind of you can hit a normal enemy and if you hold it have a kind of how is it called a delay, but it will make your attack even stronger.
Yeah. Make it like a
You
harder attack.
load your hits, yeah, but you can, let's say for example in the perfect moment you can
Load your
interrupt
hits.
him. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, you can interrupt him, and then he also gets stunned again. So
Yeah.
I never tried the PvP way, but I guess it will be kind of the same. So it will be a
Oh, I've
lot of
seen some
action.
PvP videos. It looks fucking mental. It looks so good. It looks so good with it. But have you decided what you're gonna create your next character or create your character to be? Like what
Yes,
race?
I
What
decided everything. So first, I want to join the Ebonheart pack. Why? Because it sounds epic, and if you see the
hmm.
emblem of the Ebonheart pack, they look nice. It's a dragon on it, so cool.
Dragon, yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
And then I'm going to play a Nightblade because yeah, I kind of like to play sneaky, stealth, and everything. Also, I'm a huge Batman fan. Plus, I play stealth on DC, so it fits me.
Yeah.
And then the race, which I'm going to pick, is a Khajiit. Why am I playing a Khajiit? First, everyone knows if you are a Skyrim fan or play the Elder Scrolls, Khajiits have an accent. Not, yeah, and I have also an Eastern European accent, so it matches me. A stealthy guy, accent, Khajiit is awesome. So
Yeah.
I'm going for the Khajiit. Did you decided something for?
Yeah, yeah. Also gonna go with the Evenheart. But I am gonna go Dark Elf. I think it used to be called Dunmer before, wasn't it?
Dunmer is in another, let's say, language, yeah, but Dark of Dunmer is the same.
Yeah, yeah. So I am gonna pick Dark Elf, but I'm gonna go for a Dragon Knight because I wanna try my hand at tanking in this game. So I've heard that Dark Elves are meant to be pretty good because they've got the fire resistance, and their stats seem to favor fire base. So with the Dragon Knight, it sounds like it would be a really good fit for it. So I think I'm gonna start off playing my hand as that as the Dark Elf Dragon Knight as I sort of get used to the game a bit. I haven't really played many Elder Scrolls or Skyrim, whatever you want to say, Balkan. So yeah, I'm literally
You
like
should,
jump.
you should, man.
I started playing the solo one. I think it was Skyrim. I started playing or
Hmm.
the Elder Scrolls. I still get them mixed up, but I played one of them. I think it's actually the one that you've been live streaming.
Yeah, you should
And
join my live stream if you can't play. Then come join my stream, man. I have also funny mods. You can see NPCs, females, nude and stuff.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I played that one for a bit and I got into it, but it was like smack bang in the middle really of when like DC was at its high. So when I was playing it, I sort of missed that social side of things, if you know what I mean. So I stopped playing it probably like a quarter of the way into the game. But yeah, I'm pretty much going to be starting out fresh, not knowing anything. So it's exciting, and I think what's going to be good for me is because of how big and worldwide the game is, there's going to be a lot of players. So to go from the DC community where it's quite small, quite closed, everybody knows everyone, to quite a bigger platform with a lot of other people, I think it's going to be a lot more interesting, a lot more fun. And like I said, from watching PvP videos and how big and how exciting and how many tactics that were involved with it, it looks like that MMO that like I've been waiting for to come out, not necessarily to replace DC, but to at least give it another competitive edge. Like I played Final Fantasy and I didn't really buzz off it that much. Like it was as soon as I like started playing and realized in the first mission that I had to kill giant ladybugs, I would just want on it. But I think this is going to be a lot better. It looks a lot cooler and it looks like you can customize and do a lot more stuff than what you can do on other sort of games that I've tried to play to replace DC. So I'm excited for it. Really excited. Um, the only thing I wanted to say is to just to give a bit of information to people because there's been a lot of confusion really about what pack to buy and what version to buy of the game, haven't there?
Yeah, this kind of confusing,
Yeah,
yeah. But the thing is, what I'm going to do is definitely pre-order it so I can play a Khajiit in the
yeah.
Ebonheart pack because actually Khajiits are not in the Ebonheart. They're
No,
what is a bit stupid in my opinion, but okay, they did it how they want. You can
yeah,
have in each of the three factions there are three characters. So I know in the Ebonheart is the Argonian, Nord, and Dark Elf. And
yeah.
Khajiits are in the Altmeri one, but that's why we'll pre-order it and get the Explorer spec. So if you want to play a different race in the other packs, then you should get the Explorer spec. This is for sure.
That's right. Yeah. So no matter what version of the game you pre-order, guys. So if you pre-order just like the normal, the unlimited edition, or if you pre-order the Imperial edition, you will get that Explorers pack, which is the most important thing really if you want to play a race in another like one of the other clans or whatever it is that you can't normally get that character in. So if you the thing with the Imperial pack is I would say it's more of like an added skin pack, so you can play as the Imperials if you buy that one, and you also get things like a couple of pets or and you get a horse with it. But other than that, I'd probably say if you don't really or you're not really that bothered about playing as an Imperial, you might as well just buy the normal version. Because at the end of the day, if you ever did want to go to the to play as an Imperial or get these little extra things with it, you can always upgrade it during the game. You can spend your coins on it to get like the Imperial upgrade. So yeah,
Exactly,
if you
bro.
the most important thing is the Explorers pack, and you get that just by pre-ordering the game, no matter what version you pre-order. So make sure you do it now if you want to play a race which isn't in your guild.
Yeah, then you get it for free. I think you can buy that too in the
Yeah,
marketplace thingy. Yeah.
but yeah. So yeah, guys, everyone is looking forward to the Elder Scrolls Online. Orbit's uploaded a lot of videos with the basic information like we've kind of just spoke about. So check out his channel if you want a bit of further information. He's done some pretty good videos. But yeah, I'd say if you are looking to get it, there's because it's been out on PC for a while now. There's loads of like walkthroughs, guides, tips, which are already out about there on the internet. So if you're not too sure what race and what role you want to pick, then make sure you have a look online and do a bit of studying before you end up making a stupid decision and making two characters which aren't really that great and you could have better options. So yeah, Anything else to say, Balkan?
No, I guess that's what. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, so CryoCast is going to be back on Balkan's channel next week, guys. So yeah, make sure that you subscribe to Balkan. I'll leave a link in the description for his Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch as well. And for me, it will just be my Twitter and my YouTube below. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to Balkan if you haven't already, guys. He's an awesome YouTuber and does better videos than me. So make sure you head over to his channel.
Thank you. Oh, but that's not true.
It is, it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, thanks very much for checking out the CryoCast. We're glad that it's back, and I hope you are glad it's back too. So go on, Balkan, do the sign off. Do the sign off.
I hope you enjoyed this CryoCast, guys. See ya, take care, and
Have fun. See you
thanks for
later, guys.
watching.